Hello, Troop 516. This is Mr. Duncan, fourth best knot tire in the troop, and I wanted to show you an interesting knot that I learned just a couple days ago. I was watching a cowboy show, cowboy movie, cowboy-related movie, and I noticed that when the cowboys would hop off their horses, they would tie their horses up to a hitching post, maybe outside of a saloon or the sheriff's office or something, and the horses wouldn't run away. They would stay there hitched up to the hitching post. And I was curious what kind of knot they were using to tie the leads of their horses up to the hitching post. I looked it up and I found a thing called the Cowboy Hitch, sometimes also called the Highwayman's Hitch. I don't know why they would call it the Highwayman's Hitch, because a highwayman was a criminal, horseback criminal. He would rob stagecoaches and things like that. Let's just call it the Cowboy Hitch. You might find it useful if you're out walking your dog and you need to tie your dog's leash maybe to a fence post or a park bench or a picnic table or something like that. It's a real clever knot, real easy to tie, and I thought I'd show it to you. Anyway, so maybe this is your dog's leash or the lead on your horse, and this oak dowel rod tied between my two stools here is going to serve as my hitching post. Well, like most knots, you start by making a big, long bite. And in this case, you're going to run the bite behind the hitching post. And then you've got the long end of your leash. Maybe this end is connected out to your dog's collar. You take it and make another bite and run it up through the first loop, just like that. And then I take the short end of my leash and I make yet another bite and stick it up through this loop. And then I pull it down snug. See there? All right? And you can pull on that pretty hard. Horse is not going to get away. It's not a perfectly secure knot. If you pull on this hard enough, it'll come undone, I've noticed. But a well-trained animal, your dog tied to a park bench, a horse tied up to a hitching post, is not going to run away. But then, when it's time to go, look what happens. You just grab that short end, pulls right off. How about that? Isn't that cool? Let's do that again. This is the Cowboy Hitch. Just make yourself a long bite. Put it behind the hitch. Put it behind the hitching post or stick. Take your long end. Make a bite and run it up through your first loop. Like that. And then take your short end and make yet another bite and run it up through the loop again. Pull on the long end, snug everything up, and there you go. That's what it looks like, nice and neat and tidy. And when it's time to go, you grab that short end, just comes right off. That's quick. How about that? Cowboy hitch, also known as the Highwayman's hitch. You might use it for when you're walking your dog, or who knows what else you might need a temporary but fast released hitch. That's all for now. It's Mr. Duncan, fourth best knot tire in the troop. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.